If someone told you that 5 decisions could quietly reshape your entire life before you hit 40, you'd probably expect some dramatic or life-changing philosophy. But the truth is a lot less glamorous and a lot more honest. Life doesn't flip because of big moments. It shifts because of small decisions that stack up slowly until one day you look around and think, hey, things actually feel lighter. So let's walk through the 5 decisions that do exactly that. Nothing preachy. Nothing change your life in 24 hours. Just practical human choices that make everything smoother. The first one is choosing your health over constant hustle. And before your brain goes into defense mode, I'm not talking about turning into a fitness influencer or living on salads. This is about giving your body the respect it quietly deserves. Most of us treat our health like a background app, always running, always ignored, until suddenly the battery warning hits. We push through late nights, drink more caffeine than water, pretend small aches don't exist, and somehow convince ourselves we'll take care of it all next month, when life magically becomes calm. Spoiler, it doesn't. The truth is, your body doesn't wait for the perfect time. It responds to what you do right now. And sometimes that simply means sleeping an hour earlier, going for a walk even when the sofa looks more lovable, drinking water like an adult, and eating something green once in a while. These tiny moves matter. They give you more energy, more patience, more clarity, and honestly, more control over your own day. If you've ever woken up tired despite 8 hours of sleep, you know exactly what I mean. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's maintenance. And once you start doing it, you realize how much easier everything else gets. Which brings us to the second decision, learning to say no. And I don't mean the polite, soft no that somehow sounds like yes with a different accent. I mean an actual, confident no, the kind that doesn't need a 3-paragraph explanation afterward. Most of the mess in our lives comes from saying yes to things we never had the time or energy for. We become the default, sure, I'll help, the unofficial problem solver, the person who picks up extra tasks because it feels easier than disappointing someone. But the more yeses you give out, the more pieces of yourself you hand away. Suddenly, weekends disappear, evenings vanish, and you're caught in a schedule you didn't even design. The power of no isn't about rejecting people. It's about protecting your time, your attention, your mental space. It's about leaving room for the things that actually matter. And the funny thing, when you start saying no, people don't get angry. They just start valuing your yes a whole lot more. The third decision is handling money like an actual grown-up. I know, boring. But stay with me. Money is one of those topics that everyone deals with silently. No one teaches us how to manage it properly, yet everyone expects us to understand it. So we learn through mistakes. We overspend, we forget to save, we panic during emergencies, we swear we'll budget next month, and then life happens again. But money doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be intentional. When you start tracking where your money goes, it stops feeling mysterious. When you start saving, even a small amount, it stops feeling like you're one unexpected bill away from stress. When you invest a little, you get to watch your future shift in ways that feel strangely comforting. It's not about becoming rich, it's about becoming stable. Stability is underrated. It gives you the freedom to make choices without fear. It lets you focus, breathe, plan. And the best part? You don't need big numbers to start. You just need the habit. The habit makes you feel like your future self is in safe hands. The fourth decision is choosing the right people. And this one hits different the older you get. When you're younger, you assume you need a big circle, a busy social life, constant noise around you. But somewhere in your 30s, you realize that too many people drain you, and the wrong people drain you twice as fast. That's when you start noticing the small things. who checks on you without needing something, who encourages you instead of competing with you, who listens without turning the conversation into a performance, who respects your boundaries, who brings calm instead of chaos. The right people make life warmer. They laugh with you, not at you. They push you forward gently instead of pulling you back quietly. They celebrate you without jealousy. They stand beside you when things get messy. And honestly, once you taste the peace of the right connections, you stop tolerating the wrong ones. Choosing your people with intention isn't selfish, it's survival. You are the average of the energy you keep around. Pick wisely. And the final decision, the one that ties everything together, is betting on yourself. Most of us underestimate ourselves more than anyone else does. We doubt, overthink, wait for permission, wait for the right time, wait to feel ready. But readiness is a myth. No one feels fully prepared before they start something meaningful. You grow into your confidence by doing the thing, not by planning the thing. Betting on yourself looks like signing up for a course, even if you're the oldest in the room. It looks like starting a hobby without caring if you're good at it. It looks like switching careers, learning a skill, creating something, exploring an idea you've secretly held for years. It looks like doing the scary thing before the fear talks you out of it. Every big change in life begins with one small moment where you choose to trust yourself just a little more than you trust your doubts. If you look closely, all 5 decisions share something in common. They pull you back into the driver's seat. They remind you that you're not stuck on autopilot. You get to choose what you prioritize, how you spend your time, who you keep around, and what direction you want your life to move in. And the best part, none of these decisions require perfection, just intention, just consistency, just a willingness to start. So before 40 comes along with a cake, a candle, and a gentle reminder that none of us are getting younger, these 5 choices can quietly reshape your story, not with dramatic overnight transformations, but with steady changes that make your days smoother, lighter, calmer, and more yours. Start small. Start simple. Start today. Your future self is going to be very grateful you did.